Well, welcome back. The next step for this little guy is to start to put on some of the pieces that go on the nose to finish it off, like an area around the gun trough. There are, right here, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a cutout here, not a cutout, a little area, a little outline of two bulges that I think are there because of something you have to do with the machine guns that are up on the top of the engine. So there's a little bulge that goes on either side. There's some something protrusions from the engines that go here. You can see this little teardrop shape here and a smaller teardrop shape right there. And the exhaust, of course, right here. All of those things go on there. Oh, and also this piece, which is going to end up going underneath, which is some kind of, like, well, maybe it's not an oil cooler, I'm not sure what it is. And then on this side, there is an oil cooler. I think that one is an oil cooler that's going to fit right there. So all of those pieces are right down here. And you can see them a little better maybe looking at them like so. So there's one of the machine gun troughs. I already put one on. This is the piece that's going to end up being the oil cooler on the side. You can see I've already cut it. I preformed it slightly, colored the edges so it'll be ready to fold together. These are pieces that go around the exhausts when it comes time. Here's that piece that's going to be underneath the chin, along with an interior part of that, which is going to fit inside. And then here are these little teardrop shaped guys that are already covered, some blue, some green, and they go on that front under the engine and then on the nose. Now, the hard thing was to figure out how on earth are you going to form these things into these shapes that are basically concave. They're rounded. How are they going to work? When you look and you see those little black lines, those are places that are relief cuts, like darts if you're into sewing. And those are all around the outside edge, and you cut into those. Do the same thing on this guy. Cut into all those little darts that are on there. And I don't know if you can tell, but this has an actual shape to it now. It didn't before. The question is, how do you make it look like a shape? How do you do that? Because then you just glue these right on top of the airplane. Well, how you do it is you take a mouse pad, or, in my case I don't have one, I just use a piece of cardboard. And what you do is, if this will focus, maybe it won't focus, that'll be too close. Oops. There, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So you have this little piece right here, that's that piece that's going to be curved around there. You turn it over, like so, and you take an object. In this case, I'll try this. This is just the end of a paintbrush. That won't focus. Well, anyway, it's the end of a paintbrush, the handle paintbrush. What I'll do is take this and sort of push down in the center and almost form this little indentations that are going to be the hills on the other side, the concave part, convex part. What's happening, I think, is that this provides some protection or some support, but yet it provides a little bit of dimpling ability. So you can push down on the paper and actually get it to make a shape. And then those little lines, relief lines, help it maintain the shape that you actually want. And so there's a little give to allow that to happen, but also a good shape. And there you have a shape that I think is going to fit very nicely. Maybe a little tweaking here and there, but it's going to fit very nicely around that part on the front of the engine. In fact, let's try to put these on maybe. Those would be good ones to try. So So I'll take a little glue, and this should be easy stuff to do compared to what we've done before. So like I said, a mouse, people use mouse pads that work really well, or they'll form things on top of erasers, because erasers give you the same sort of give, if you can imagine. So I'll bring the airplane over, and let's put this guy on. This is that piece, that's that bulge that fits on top there. I guess what I'll do is put a little glue along the outside edge. Sort of all the way around. And I'll go ahead and put this on carefully where it's supposed to go. So I see where it's supposed to go. I just set it down, and then I just kind of press it into place, and just sort of give it a little push here and there. What that's going to do is just give me enough shape there that it makes it look like it is three-dimensional, and yet it's also flush. It looks pretty good. So I mean, there's that piece, and that's you can see it's a bulge where it's supposed to be. That's a bulge on this side. It looks really good. I'm very pleased with that. Let's put a couple of these little ones down here. This time I'll try putting it on. Well, maybe it's best just to do like I was doing and put it on the piece itself. So, a little bit of glue again around here, around that edge. And you're gonna, when you put it in, you're gonna kind of squish it down a little bit as you put it on there. Figure out which side is which. They're handed because, like in this case, it won't go here because the green is, it won't go here because the green's on the bottom. So it goes on the other side. And of course I have it the wrong way. That's pretty typical of model airplanes in general, not just paper models. So that goes about here. So I set it down. Pretty good. And then I sort of press all the way around. And the same things happen. I've got a little bit of shape to it. And you can press it on the edge to make it look, a little better. But those little cutouts are amazing. They really help it